Hello, hello, hello! I've decided it's about time to release season 2, and my seasons essentially mean 10 episodes at a time. So, in the first season, we went up to episode 10, so this time I'm going to do episodes 11 to 20. I'm going to do what I can again to cut out the intros and the outros because you don't need to see that every time. And I'll try and put a little watermark or something in one of the corners to explain what episode you're on, because if you're not paying attention and or fall asleep, maybe it'll help with where you got up to. But other than that, I hope you enjoy the compilation of these episodes, and enjoy! Probably close to 2, maybe 3 hours making all these. I had to go get the gold to make the bracelets, to mine the soft clay, to turn those into urns, to fire them, to imbue them. But now I've got 1100 hunter urns, which is all in preparation for Monday. But the downside to this, obviously, I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to put in, oh, you can only store 1,000. I've actually got too many. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, 1,000 urns are in there already. I'm going to see if I have enough pieces to make the trapper outfit, because I actually have no idea. I can only make 9. That's upsetting, because I don't think I have any more pieces, and I really, really do want to have the XP set ready for Monday. So I'm going to spend these 5 seconds to go into here, and maybe I've made them in the past that I don't remember. I don't see why I would have. Please. So if I go in here and type in trapper. No, okay. So those are all my pieces. Right, so I need to find a way to get 6 more pieces. And I don't know what the best way to get trapper fragments is. I don't know if this is going to be BGH or maybe the Croesus front. But now that I have 99, I should get them faster. Let me think about my way to do this and I'll come back to you. Fragments and Googling around. It seems like, according to a very basic Google search, crystallizing Grenwalls or AFK and Croesus maybe, but I think maybe I'll try BGH. I'm gonna do a rotation of the tier 3 dino. I'm starting with 1400 fragments. We'll see how much full rotation before hiding gets me. Maybe it'll be worth it, maybe it won't. At least maybe I'll get a mall piece. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, Hypno One Piece. Ooh. I did my run of the Pavasaurs, and obviously I've not looked at my fragments, and I don't care about the drops now because I was saying Maul piece at the start. I don't care about the Maul piece. Like, getting the Hypno One piece is huge. But I started off with roughly 400 fragments. You know, that's not terrible. It's doable. I think I might actually just stick at this with it, but I actually want to try the AFKing Black Warlocks thing. It's an AFK approach potentially to this, and I'll be able to track kind of how this is going to go. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, obviously. I don't know what the XP per hour is, and I don't particularly care, but we'll just kind of see as we go. Okay, as you can see, I'm doing the tier 2 dinosaurs now because Roar is roughly at 90%, and when that hits, I would like to be able to do only the tier 3s, which means I have to prepare at least 2 of them, and obviously I'm still going for the fragments, and another Hypno One piece would be incredible. And here comes a level. I've not said this on recording pretty much ever this series, but it's a hunter level. So 100 hunter, and just gotta keep going on. whoa. I got a pet drop. I've never had the pet drop before. Wow. Wow. No way. No way I just got the base piece. That's insane. What? I think it's safe to say I'm about to get a hunter level building a trap. Yep, just like that, 101. I'm only doing this to prepare my tier 3s for whenever the next roar is. But I think I have something I want to do in the meantime, since I'm not actually able to do racks right now. That's a joke. That's actually a joke. I can't believe I got it again. Unbelievable. So, obviously, I'm a bit disappointed with getting a duo. It's good for the duo when it's time to eventually have two, but when I was saying what the plan was, it was actually relating to this whole Hypno one thing. I was thinking I was going to go try some matriarchs out. I don't know which one, I don't know how long, but, you know, I'm only missing two pieces. One's from Vile Blooms, I think, and one's from Rex Matriarchs. Obviously, there's a chance I can get it from here, but I didn't. So I'm going to finish this up and then look into killing the matriarchs. Right, here is my setup for the matriarch. I've got all this stuff. I've got my weapon poison plus, anti-poison, which I might replace with incense sticks after this. I just want to give it a little go. I have my reaper, and that's kind of my setup. I'm going to put vampirism on for this. I'm going to turn my book on, and I'm going to go for it. I'm hoping it's just not going to chunk me too hard. I'm not wanting full AFK, but I'm also not wanting to pay too much attention. I guess let's just go for it. Well, the interesting part is I tanked the big poison hit, and it's working quite well. I'm healing back up, Soul Split's doing its job. So in order for this to be effective, I think I'm going to need more weapon poison, and it's more about if I'm able to actually get through this whole heal thing, which apparently I was not able to. I need to think, maybe I need to bring my Varanus Mercy and use that instead of the Maul? Not the Maul, the Drygor. What is Ancient Scale? What's that? Craft Ancient Scale. Elite Serenic. Huh. Hey, look at that. 75 matriarchs. I went ahead and redone my setup a little bit. I come in with this. Obviously, I'm going to run out of my penance soon, so I'll either use Reverence or Vamp, unsure. But right now, until I get the Varanus Mercy back from my duo, I've went ahead and augmented the Drygor with P6 Genocidal and the chest plate with Biting 2 and Venom Blood. I'm hoping this makes it so I'm able to get through and basically never deal with the heal phase, because I'm usually about 5 to 10k off each time. Here's hoping, but yeah, this is very chill. I'm enjoying this. It just came on and gave me the other pieces of gear, so now I'm actually going in with the Mercy, and it should be better because I have stabbing on it. I also have P6 Genocidal, so if it was just a straight perk swap, not swap, I had to. And also I'm going to try the Jas book instead of the Wind book. My concern here is that, you know, he's going to get really, really low health, then the Time Rift will pop, and obviously he won't take damage for 10 seconds, which could lead to him healing anyway. So we'll see, I'll test it. If this doesn't work out, I'll go back to the Wind book. But this is a ton of upgrades, and I realize that the spec's not going to go off in Revolution, but, you know, I am at the computer. I can press the button if need be. Let's go give this a shot then. Oh, hey, look at that. That's 100 KC now. Obviously, this setup is feeling way, way better. It sucks without penance because my prayer is going down like crazy. But, you know, needs must. We keep blasting. Oh, shit. Heart of the Berserker. Okay, sick. I guess I have an unchecked egg now. I forgot that this could happen. Let's have a talk about how this is going. It's going fine. Obviously, I'm quite interested in that Reaver's Ring now, so my duo and I were talking about the idea of going to DKs, but in order to go to DKs, we would really like to have hybrid armor, and to have hybrid armor, we want to go to Greg, but to go to Greg, we would want max rep, which means going to something like Vindicta. Obviously, that's a long process, and that's not something I feel like I'm going to be doing, because I'm kind of enjoying this little bit of AFK, but if I look at a little check-in, I'm at 117 KC. I'll put the drop rates up on the screen right now, but I've got to remind myself I'm essentially here for the Hypno Wand. So, will it happen today? Almost certainly not, but there is a chance, and there's a chance I could get spear pieces. There's always a chance for something cool to happen. Or even a level up, because, like, look, I'm 3 levels off 3,000. It's wild. Oh, there we go. That's 100 attack coming in. I was actually expecting that to happen the next kill, but I guess I wasn't really paying attention. Still going hard here, not had anything else to show though. Apologies if in the background you can hear cars or anything going by or background noise. It's quite warm in here today, so I have to have the window open. But yeah, the Savage Plume, how cool is that? So that's 2 out of 4. We didn't hit a dupe. The downside here being that I still don't have the Skekos piece, but I also can't really complain about that. If I go into my log and scroll down to the matriarchs, I'm only at 228. The drop rate's roughly 1 in 700. I really, really can't complain. I've been kind of spooned with everything else. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep the drops on the left here. It doesn't really do much. It's not as satisfying as sort of old school content when you look at drops, but, you know, it's there. Are you kidding me? A spear tip. Oh my god, that's a dupe. Whilst I got you here in the middle of the episode, just in the background it's more kills, but I just want to do a gentle reminder, if you're enjoying the episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying it, and otherwise let's keep going. Okay, so there's a drop, not the one I was looking for, but at least it's good for the collection logs. At least it's something new. And back to the grinding. I almost missed that level. That's 101 attack. Now, 101 attack by itself isn't actually that interesting. However, I'm at 2999 total level, so whatever level I get next will be 3000, and I guarantee I'm not going to be paying attention and I'm going to miss it. For the absolute life of me, I could not figure out why I was not killing this as fast as I was before. But then I hovered over Flurry, and I don't have dual wield equipped? I wonder why that could be. Could it be because my weapon broke? Maybe. Ugh, I feel really stupid now, but I'm glad I sorted the problem, because I was going crazy here, wondering why it wasn't working. So I'm gonna have him repair it. Shame these can't be repaired, but yep, that's repaired. We're gonna go back to it. If I go into this, we can check the kill count whilst I've got you here. Matriarchs, we're up to 361. Let's keep going. So I've decided to move over to do Penthraken since, you know, I got 3 Heart of the Archers over there, 2 of the Berserker. It would be nice to go for some sort of collection loggy things, but my god, this guy hurts. He hurts so much, and this is not AFKable, or I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing the Magic Protect, and I don't know if I'm meant to be paying attention for the prayer swaps, because he does a ranged attack that hurts, but I don't really want to do that either. And then I know I have to move here. No, I don't think I like this guy at all. Okay, so you saw in the last clip that I was at Penthraken, and I'm happy about being at Penthraken, but it's way, way, way less AFK. I actually have to make trips, and it actually feels like I'm PVMing. The reason I want to do this is just I want that heart, so I'm going to stay and get that heart, and then I'll probably move to Orichalcum, or Orichalca, whatever she's called next. But this is a big moment, and I wanted to do this. I hate doing it with a lamp, but there we go. So why is this important? That's 102 attack. That's important because I am 3,000 total level. That's crazy. No more milestones for me. Oh, I'm happy about that. I'm going to pretend that GZ's for me. So, yeah. Thanks to this guy. Alright, let's get cracking. Oh, what do you know? That's my 500th kill. Okay, we keep going. Mitigating... Oh, okay. I did a combat achievement. Check me out. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I got the Hypno Wand. Oh my god. Oh, I got it, 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 I got it. Oh, thank god. Ah, okay, I don't think I am done with matriarchs. According to the clan chat, that's actually the Vile Bloom piece. I'm gonna put that up on the screen. I got lucky. That's one way to look at it. I definitely got lucky. It means I don't have to do Vile Blooms, but it means I'm staying at matriarchs. Okay. There's nothing more I can do about that. Just back to matriarchs. Finally! Okay. Okay. Now I'll move on to the other one, I guess. So obviously in the last clip you saw me get the Heart of the Seer from that guy, so I don't have to do that anymore. So now I'm dying because I just got hit by my duo's acid pile from over there. We thought that this would be a good idea to just do it in the same instance for shits and giggles, but if that's gonna happen, that's a problem. But yeah, so I'm killing this one now and he's just doing the AFK method using the gear setup I had. So, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I'm still here, and if you look at the in-game time, it's almost 9, and today is the update day, the Haven Height Hunter update, and I'm going to be diving straight into the Hunter. My duo and I both want to use the Brawlers, but we've kind of just established we're going to share them, which means I have probably at best 2 to 3 hours left to try and get this piece, which isn't going to happen, which is very sad because the grind was going so well. I got lucky at some parts, I got unlucky at some parts. But, I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm not gonna give up. But yeah, it looks like T-minus 2-3 hours. Oh, 102 magic, maybe I can get... I would zoom in on this clip, but the system update's in the way. Maybe I can get something? No, never lucky. Yep, so the system update's in 19 minutes. I'll do this for 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go prepare for the quest, the new zone. It's a shame we did not get the Hypno Wand. The grind, I really, really tried, but it seems like it wasn't to be. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this quest. Obviously I didn't get any recordings from the first one because me and my dude, we were on comms and we just zerged it. But now I'm gonna do these other ones, and this one says I need to begin by looking at the village notice board in Wendlewick. I guess I'm following this crab now. I mean, fair enough. Onwards, little crab. I guess we're going down here to kill these things, eventually. Look at my crab brethren. I wonder if this is going to be like a crab speak amulet, and then that's able to go on all the other amulets. That's kind of my thought. It says equip this, so let's equip this and talk to Shelly. Okay. Okay. Hey, quest complete. Okay, the reward's obviously terrible, right? 1,000 crafting and 1,000 construction. Right, on to the next one. Hey, and there we go. That's the third one done. WizKid. I can't wait to have my... What is this? And goodbye to what Ben's hat. Okay, what's the last one? Medium. Right, let's begin. So if everything's correct, I believe that this should be the end of this quest. There we go. Okay, and guess what? I have my quest cape back. This parasol though, don't want it. Quest cape, and then we get a smithing lamp for 250 XP and a hardblower XP line. Okay, well, forget that. I'm gonna go back to Chinchampa stuff. So in the background here, you're gonna see my first attempts, plural, at the new rodent game hunter, new BGH from Haven Heights. Obviously going into this, nobody really knew anything about what was going on, so I'm kind of running around like a fanny this entire time, not understanding it, and this first attempt is not going to result in a first kill. You're going to see me get caught, it's going to be sped up, it's at 1,000%, but I'm going to take you to a clip where I did get a kill, and I'll go quiet for this. So time to skin, and fat stack loot. Needless to say, that was not fat stack loot. Fat stack loot, not at all. And this was my first attempt at a Kebbit. Obviously, as people have discovered by this point, Kebbit is just way better. And in the background you can see me buying some stuff because I didn't really plan on it. And here's another live. Give me the sick, crazy, mega scaled super duper loot. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
I did not get super duper loot. But now on to the actual useful part of this update for me. Not really sure how much of this I'm going to be recording, but obviously I've went ahead and made some extreme hunter pots, and that's just so I can do the tier 4s. And I tested this between the Kebbits and between the Chinchampas, and the Kebbits, the highest XP drop. It was 100k XP drop before anything. So now I went ahead and grabbed our group brawlers. We're going to split these 50-50, and I'm going to pop wisdom as well and see kind of what level of XP drop we can get, so I'll show you that and come back for the kill. Right, so now I have trapped them all and he's hurt, so I just need to zoom in, and I believe this is wait. Let's go back into the safety bush. First, I will activate wisdom, and then I'll put the, actually you put the hunter brawlers on after, because I don't know if this gives XP. So I'll bait that, he comes in, yeah, see that gave XP, that would have been a waste. He dies, hunter brawler's on, and huge XP drop? Question mark? It was 100k last time, and now 160k. That's not cannonballs. That's so random. Yeah, I guess this is what I'm doing now. Oh, hunter level, okay. 102 hunter coming in. I'm pretty happy with that. And kaboom. That's another hunter level. 103 hunter. This is still the same day, maybe an hour later, potentially 2. I wish that I had more to show though. The average loot is very poor. It's really bad. It's like 10 herbs or a few seeds or 20 cannonballs. Like the drops are crap. Well, I mean, I'm still here. You saw the last clip, which presumably was me getting 102 hunter, and this is gonna be, no, 103, and this is gonna be me getting 104 hunter. How long do you think it's been? If you check the previous clip, I have an aura on. That is my wisdom aura. This is the same wisdom aura, and I've went to 102 to 103. If I were to take some guesstimations at this with the brawlers, we're looking at 4 million XP an hour, maybe? Which is just nuts. Do I think the XP rates will get nerfed? No, because they never nerfed the thieving XP rate, so why would they nerf this? Well, here we go. Yet another. Clips very much the same. Obviously, I broke it up with quests a little bit, but 105 hunter. I don't know how much I'm gonna keep going, but for now I'm gonna keep going. Let's see, I'll show you very quickly what I've got in here, which is 220 kebit meat in there. Not a clue how much apex hide I have. I guess I'll check next time I go to the bank.
Too soon.
Wait, pause, wait for it, pause, pause, wait, pause.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Look at the loot in Elder Seed. Sick. Waiting for it. You waiting for it? Wait for it. Wait. The skill is broken. Wait. Update OP. Wait. Pause. I mean... Oh! I got the lantern.
Did you?
Yeah, Talervo's lantern. Any luck? Oh shit! I got the net. Okay, so here's a clip that's gonna be a little bit extended. I realize it's a bunch of big game hunter stuff, but one, I'm using the jars, which you may have saw a few weeks ago at this point, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a few days, I'm not sure when the upload happened, but I showed how to get these, and I'm sure the information is widespread at this point. But this makes Chinchampa so much better. Obviously it's worse than the kebit, but you need this to get the kebit. But I mean, it's just nuts. Like, I can just go back and forth, the Chinchampa is not going too crazy all the time. But the main reason I want to make this clip, there's actually two reasons. So reason number one is I think that this or this BGH has been hotfixed. If you notice in my inventory, this hide it's noted now. And it just happened on the fly. It just happened during a random kill. But the second reason is this. Look, we're not at the giant dashing kebit for this. We're at Chinchampa. And we got 109 hunter. I'm gonna go back to the kebit because, I mean, it's just flat out better. I have enough meat at this point. But yeah, 109 and noted hides is huge. Well, I think this is gonna be the moment. This is the moment. Really? This is gonna be the moment we've waited for. Again, just to preface this, Haven Height came out yesterday, right? Yesterday. So the shocking part of this is how you can see the little blip at the top. You know what clip's coming. What am I gonna do after this? That is an extremely good question. I will probably at least show the loot I got from this, which is, as you can suspect, it is terrible. Absolutely terrible. At least with the cold fix, the noted hides made this go a little bit faster. But here we go. Here is the moment. Again, I was level 101 yesterday. And there we go. 110 hunter. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I need to go find a new skill to do. Again, I'll go check in with the bank after this, but cool. Let's have another 110 knocked out. Well, there we go. That is the loot, and I'm not kidding. Maybe I missed some stuff. Like, for example, there's probably 300 cannonballs here that maybe I got, but it's negligible. I don't even know what to say here is interesting. These meats are the excess ones because the deposit box only lets you store 255, but from what I've heard, you need a fuck ton of meat to make the masterwork armor, which is obviously way out of my grasp. These, however, the Apex hides, from what I've heard, I was told 384 Apex hides is roughly 1 million crafting XP. So, you know, if I do the napkin math there, maybe I'm looking at 7-8 million crafting. I mean, it's decent. It's probably what I'm going to start with. I'm probably going to start with lunars and just tan this whilst I kind of think of what else to do. Yeah, another 110 achieved. Okay, well, I've made the Apex leather, which obviously I clicked on and looking at this stuff, and it's all 110. This is the only way you can make masterwork stuff. So I was trying to figure out how exactly do you make the normal one. And it turns out you need to cook this raw meat, which obviously will be limited at a certain point. That's a lot of XP. This is not a lot of XP. I don't think I'm going to do this right now though, mainly because it needs stuff like steel studs and the crafting isn't that important to me right now. I haven't even clicked on this yet. Oh look, I can kill the kebits. Yeah, I don't think I want to do this right now. I might come back to it, but right now, believe it or not, I kind of want to go back to the Rex Matriarchs and finish that. That would be cool. I mean, this is a bit of a random clip to throw in here. But yeah, come back to the Rexes because I really just want to get that heart and or spear. But yes, we've been desperately wanting a male Bagrata and I happen to get it from here. That shit's wild. No way. No way. I just got the Vile Bloom piece again from the Matriarchs. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, shit. Where did that go? I just got the pet. Crap. Oh, I got it. I got it. Alright, so we've quote-unquote ended the Rex Matriarch grind. It's not ended, I'll probably go back because I'm annoyed, but 1176 KC. I've got most of the drops, I'm still missing the shaft, but the duo got a couple of those, and I'm still missing the Heart of the Warrior, which sucks. I need to go to Lania Kea to build the spear, however, whilst I've got you right here, I can finally make the Hypno Wand, which obviously I finished Hunter, but there might be secrets to do with that I'll go over later. Is this augmentable? It is not. Okay, whilst I've got you here on the clip, this spear is going to lead to the next plan anyway, so I'm going to go first into combat support, and what am I missing? Missing 2 rune bars. Maybe I have them, maybe I don't. Elder Rune, I do. How do I withdraw bars? Okay, let's try this again. Got my rune bars this time. No, I don't. I have my Elder Rune bars. I'm doing great here. Let's try this again. Withdraw 2 rune bars this time. There we go. And I'm going to go into here. Combat support. Kinetic Cyclone. Oh, look at that. Cyclone. And I've already used the kit. That's why it's got 150% damage because I got that from Nodons. Right, next stop is off to Lania Kea. Leave, maybe I can just click on this and click on her. I found spear pieces. Yes. Okay, showing her all the pieces. That's great. Please, a short moment. Assemble. Yes. Look at that. Lania Kea's spear, tier 982. It's not incredible, but it's good. So I'm going to augment this now. And I'm going to put Eruptive 4 and Precise 6 on there. And we actually have a spear now, which I think you can figure out what the next game plan is. In the background right now, you're going to just see some clips of me doing racks and actually getting some of the pet, quote-unquote, transmogs for the spider pet. At least all the ones I'm able to get at this point. And I guess you're going to see the loot with it too, but it's more about me just doing the pets, which was essentially in the forums, and a couple of them were, you know, things like the max acid path or have all the minions spawn, do something. I did the easy one, so now I'm just waiting at the point where I have to get the last 2 RNG drops, which could take a long time. And hopefully this clip proves that I'm actually still doing racks in the background for the most part. And I'm enjoying it, but I'm also getting kind of bored. The scythe would still be nice, it's still kind of the goal. So every kill I'm doing from this point on, I'm forcing him into melee form. Which, unfortunately, at least for this clip, and spoiler alert, still at this point of the recording, I still don't have it. But I am going to move on to something just very quickly I wanted to get done just in the background, and you're about to see this. But first I wanted to lead with just an invention level that I'm going to get here. It's another virtual level which gets us closer to that 200 mil. But here we go. What is it? 144. So 6 left. Shouldn't take too long. And then also, just to add another little level in the background, it's an archaeology level, which is, what do you think it is? 112. One more away from being able to do that other spot, the 113. Now, here's a weird clip that was unexpected. I was just on comms with my duo and I was looking for something to do. And I was looking through the bank and I saw my hatchet. And I was like, why is this not a tier 1 hatchet? So I went through all the processes, whereas this clip I'm doing Luke's leg. And then moving on to doing all the different logs you need to do with all the spirits. It really wasn't that bad. I did have all the spirits. I needed to borrow maybe Willow, I think, from my duo. And here we go at the teak trees. This one's important because this was my final tree. If I zoom in right now, there we go. 100 is done. Then you had to move on and do the eternal magic trees to get those nests, the special nest, which I did get, and it was all finished. But whilst I was doing these eternal magic trees, this happened.
Oh my god, Redscape.
Oh. How are you doing agility at the same time? Yep, that's right. My duo maxed. And here was me doing, I think, the last part, which was getting the vine. Now back into the live clips. Hey, oh wait, I got the vine already? What the fuck? Okay, so I think I got absolutely spooned on the tensile vine. I think I have everything I need. So I believe I can just talk to him now. Upgrade my hatchet. Got the leg down there. Oh, wait, I don't need to do it again? Heat the forge? Other. Hatchet of Bloom and Blight. And really? Hatchet of Bloom and Blight. Oh, I need 100 fletching. Oh no. Now this time, when I put this on, I should have the fletching level. And then over here. What do you mean? Boost. There we go. Begin project. There we go. Hatchet of Bloom and Blight. With a ton of XP on it, but I plan on keeping it. Hone 4, Furnace 4. I'll look into perking that out properly, but yep, massive upgrade. I'm so good at this game. Alright, here we go. And now the bang. Imagine. Okay. Well,
Nothing bad.
I got a hilt though. Fuck.
It's nothing bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, obviously with that last clip that happened, got the hilt, and I got the hilt on, what was it? 89 KC, which I believe is a little lucky. I'm actually fairly on rate for everything here, and you know, also Dave. So I've got everything here, all the pieces. Obviously the duo got some, I got some, but the hilt's mine, so I did the hard part. Oh, I've never actually done, oh no, I have done this. So now it's the spider leg, which is worth 260 mil, and I can craft this, and we want a staff, right?
We do.
It's a one-way process.
Huge.
I guess I'll equip it. I mean, I've never had an eye before. On my old Iron Man, I had a web, I had 2 fangs, but I've never had an eye. So this is new for me. So that's pretty cool. It's going to help with the Rexes that I definitely am not still going to. Right, so this is my preset. Obviously it's open to tweaking. For example, right now I can already see that I've forgotten Excalibur and all that stuff. I'm hoping the Cannonball sustain will happen pretty quickly because Corp drops of 2,000 cannonballs. So I'm hoping it just self-sustains itself. I'm going to go in with Vamp first as an aura. Maybe Penance will be smarter down the line. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a shot, and I'll give it a shot whilst I've got you here, actually. Let's see, I don't have Vamp, so actually let's try Penance instead then. So penance on, full book on, obviously my duo got that, I don't know if I mentioned it. We'll go in, private encounter, fastest spawns, and go. Right there, let's set up the cannon here, I guess. Put that on. And I guess we wait. I'll record the whole kill and see if it's gonna work out or not, but I mean, he's already hurting. But he's also dying fairly quickly. I'll put the drop rates up on screen as well for what I'm hoping for. The only things I'm interested in are things for the core components. Obviously the core's under me now. I'm gonna see if I can sustain through this or not. I don't mind resetting and just using Vamp if need be. But, and kill. Okay, first kill, and Onyx bolts, 1.2 mil drop, okay. I'm actually gonna pick this up and put it, I think, here. I think this might be a smarter position. We'll load him up, and yeah, so like I said, I'll put the drop rates up, I probably already have. We're hoping for cannonballs and we're hoping for corp stuff, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to full AFK this. Peebers! Oh, first cannonball drop. Yay, sustain. I don't know where it is, but yeah, I died. So part of it is, one, I was using the full book, which was actively killing me. And two, which you probably noticed on the clip if you were looking closely enough, I still had the Salamancy amulet on instead of the souls. So maybe this will go a little better. Oh hey, cool. Holy elixir. That is a collection log. If I look up here, there we go. I've got the two easy ones. Yippee. Well, okay. That's the first spirit shield of this quote-unquote grind, but it's not my first one ever. I've already had one before, that's the second one. Swing, swing, swing. Oh.
Attack pair.
I didn't even know I didn't have it. Okay.
Done. 3.
Where's the 120 pop-up? Oh, 110. 110 pop-up. You are free. Okay, so I've not recorded for a little while because I couldn't, but I'm gonna begin first with something very simple, like this 145 invention. Obviously, that means we're getting a lot closer to being done. It's only 27 mil to go, which is quite exciting. I'm going to also now cut these onyxes, because you can probably tell from my inventory what my plan here is to do. So I am lacking specifically 7 corporeal components. So you'll have clips from Corp and you'll have clips from the Abbey Demons where I was leveling up these shields. If I did my math correctly, I should get 8 from this. Well, 4 from each. So that's 4 followed by 4. And now I believe I should be able to just make the Dark Facet of Luck. Imbue this. Yep, you can consume it, and boom, we have that. So now I have clues, which means I'm interested in looking into it. Obviously, Alt 1's broken, but I know there's workarounds, so that's the next step. So this marks the arc, the beginning of the Clue Scrolls saga. I have one singular main goal coming from this. Forget the Fortunates, forget the EOF. I want that gilded hat from the Master Clue Scrolls, so I'm gonna do it. And obviously the first Master Clue Scroll I opened said I needed Infinity Boots. So here we go, this is the beginning. Okay, well if you look up here at the points, I have 113, which is not enough. However, what I need is 114, which once I walk over to this little corner, I'm gonna have 114, so that's 1 room out of 4 done. I can't remember if people always said this was the worst room, but I'm happy to be done and I want out of here. Well, now we have what I think is the easy room. We're gonna just do the Dragonstone method. I might hop, I might not. But I should be able to just cast that. Really? I need to click it manually? Okay. Well, I'll see you back at 11:45 points. Okay, well that's the enchantment room done, and to be honest, that was so much faster than I thought it would be. I think I'm going to leave the bone room for last, which means we're going to alchemy room now. Okay, and there we go. That's 116 points in this room, which means there's only one thing left, which means it's the graveyard room. I'm not sure if I need to go get food or something, but we'll see. But one more room to go, 114 points to go. Okay, so that's 114 points in this room now, which I believe, if I mathed it correctly, means we're done. And I should need to only just go buy the boots now, which obviously this is going to feel bad if I mathed wrong. So 3, 2, 1, these, buy. Infinity boots, perfect. So now I can actually get on with the clue scrolls. Right, so this marks the beginning of the clue scroll grind. Obviously this inventory setup could change, and it probably will change once I get more efficient with it. But I'm starting with 1,000 points, which is a pretty good start, and I'll be getting the backpack when I can. I'm obviously going to have to build the stash units as I go along, and this is the current clue scroll. With Dark Bow, already had the Infinity Boots, thus the grind you just saw, and I'll just go buy some Barrows gloves after this. As for the collection log, I'll just go through it slowly. I've not done really that much. I don't really remember doing it either, but apparently I've actually done more than I thought I had. Oh, maybe not mediums though. I had wizard boots. Hard clues, got a few things. Obviously these are all just fortunate components at this point. Elites I have 12, and Masters I only have 5. And what we're going for is right there, Gilded Cavalier. So let's begin. Okay, and that's the first one done. Obviously I forgot to take the rest out of the group storage, but 16 treasure trails points per clue. I'll have the 1200 in literally no time. Okay, so I've been doing clues for the better part of a few hours now. I've just kind of mindlessly been doing it, not fully focused, and I've managed to get 19 elites, which is good, not great, but the whole point of this was because I wanted to do masters, but I got stuck on a clue step I wasn't able to do. So I believe I'm going to buy the backpack now, so I actually have a piece of the Globetrotter. Now this should let me be able to swap the clue. So if I very quickly run over here and grab the master clue, and I'll show you exactly which one I'm talking about. It'll be in here, master clue. So I'm not able to do this because I have the Demon Slayer gloves, I have the Cape of Legends, I don't have the boater. To get the boater you need to do clues. So it is what it is. So now I'm gonna hopefully be able to swap this. Yep, swap it. No charges, and then I can do my clue again. So time to get going. While doing the clue scrolls, obviously you can see from here it's not exactly the biggest stack ever. There's a couple of master clues that I'm getting a bit stuck on when it comes to the outfit pieces, so maybe I'll get some tickets, maybe not. But I've cleared up a bunch of bank space, so hopefully I'm not going to have any issues. Start with easy, medium, hard, a bunch of elites, and then a few masters. Just see if... Court summons, I guess that's good for completionists. Oh, master. Actually, hang on. Inventory, I suppose, a little bit. Bunch of junk here that I'll clean up at the end, but the 18 elites, hopefully something cool. You can't reroll masters. Can't reroll masters. Sensing a trend here. 4 in a row. I will reroll that one. Into a master, of course it is. I'll reroll that one. Nothing. Haven't even had a collection log. Now we get 1. 2? Maybe? Maybe that's another one? And that's a double fort, which is pretty good to I don't think you want to see the potions though. I think that's probably a bad omen. Okay, and now we just have the 8 masters. I'm really just hoping for the hat, nothing else. Nothing crazy, I'm not gonna get greedy. I don't know that. Oh, that's the one that turns you into a pile of coins. Box of clue scrolls, great. It's not gonna happen. This is gonna be a long process, I think. Oh, 2 left. With a reroll. One last one left. Okay, well, I guess I'll go through those and see how many forts we ended up with. Okay, so I've updated my inventory. Obviously, you just saw me do that opening, which was a bit janky. Now, I'm gonna go with exactly 100 hard clues. Will I stick to it? I don't know. I could go back to Masters when my duo comes back on, see if maybe he has some of the items, but I'm willing to just sink 6-7 hours into these hard clues. I'm updating my inventory as I go. I'm sure it can be more optimized, like another rune pouch, but I don't have that. So, yep, let's keep blasting. Where is it? Amulet arranging, it says I have it. Oh, it went straight into my inventory. Sick, okay. Now we can get on with our clue scrolls, but I think I'm actually going to start with my dailies, because if you see down here, I've got them to do, so let's go do those, and then it's back to the clue scrolls. Okay, this is a 2-part clip. We'll start with the bit that I told you was coming. I'll hand in my daily there, and that's 111 farming. So it's 1 level off the Corbecular Rexes, which means that it should, in theory, be unlimited access to Vuln Bombs. But it turns out I was doing this whole get a shiny dragon thing wrong the entire time. I need to have dragons with at least 2 or 3 traits, and I don't have many. I have all the traits on singles, but that's never going to change. So I've grabbed 2 dragons, a male and a female, both with 2. And if I go into here, I've got a trait reroller. So I'm gonna buy, let's say, 5 of those to begin with. I don't know how to use this is new to me. Use this on him. Oh, I see, I can reroll. Oh, okay, so I can go good, no reroll. Which trait I would like to get rid of? Virile. No. Okay, I'm gonna do this and see if I can get lucky with it. I did not get lucky with the rerolls and I'm out of beans. So I've got my male with Frost Breath and Sparkling, and I've got a female with Poisonous Breath, and unfortunately not Shock Breath. I've got Genetic Instability. So hopefully this should mean they'll breed potentially dragons with 3 slots, which will give me more of a chance. But yeah, now I guess we're going to go return to the clue scrolls. For the sake of transparency and, you know, updating the progress as we go, it's another master clue scroll that we've done, and I can fill it, and I can take it back out, and we're going to keep blasting. For an update on the amount of clues I've done, I was doing hard clues, I'm up to 27, and I only switched back to masters because I got enough charges on the backpack to be able to skip the step I couldn't do. So just rinse and repeat. It's probably another day or 2 of clues in my future. Well, here's an example of a clue I can't do. Ivan Staff I don't have, I could re-get. It's annoying, but I could re-get it. Ghostly Cloak I'm sure I have. That'll come from that Ectophile Port Phasmatis questline, but a Cavalier, it's a reward from a clue scroll. So I just need to keep in mind that this is something I need to look for when I eventually open these hard clues. But yeah, for now, we're gonna have to swap clue with the backpack and hope we don't get 2 in a row. Which we did not. Clue update. I've got 63 hard caskets and 12 masters. I don't know if I explained in a previous clip about what exactly my process here is. I'm doing hard clues, obviously up to the 100, which I do know that I did say, but I'm stopping hards as soon as my backpack gets to 3 charges, and then I'm going back to masters. And this is so I have a decent stack. Afterwards, I might actually do some mediums as well, just to add. I'm not promising that, just because that boater step I have to keep skipping is pretty annoying. but we're aiming for the 100 hards and hopefully maybe 25, 30 masters. That's kind of the hope. So after countless hours of doing the clue scrolls, obviously my UI is a little bit still messed up, but for the most part it's fine. I have 100 hard clues and 25 masters. I don't really know what I'm hoping for. I guess realistically I want a dragon mask from the hards, and from the masters I just really want that hat, or maybe one of the ornament kits. But I mean, there may be a chance I have to cut the clip because of bank space, but I've cleared it down by about 100 spaces. So here's hoping. Alright, let's just begin. Oh, we got a dragon mask. That's realistically what I was hoping for. That's good. That's really gonna help. And we just keep going. The forts are rolling in. Oh, shit. Okay. Gotta die. That's pretty big. Maybe I will Barrows die the knock staff, potentially. But, cool. Didn't expect that. The poop die. I'm not overly too crazy excited because I have had one of those before. I've also had an ice die before. Oh, and a top hat. I do love top hats. I'll say thank you to these guys and keep going with the opening. It's not the right hat. I know it's coming from the wrong clues, but it's the wrong hat. It's the other hat. Okay. Just can't get the black one. And this one will mark the halfway point. You know what? I'm doing that. I don't care. This marks the halfway point of the hard clues, so I'm going to clear up my bank a bit and then I'll be back. Okay, so the bank is cleared out. I checked the fortunates before I began. I had 17 and conveniently I'm actually on 50 now. Didn't notice that. A couple things that I've kept so far is I've kept both the Cavaliers. My duo is wanting one of them potentially. I'm keeping the top hat because I might eventually want that. The green dragon mask is being kept for obvious reasons because of those master clue scrolls and obviously the die, which again I think it's going to go on the knock staff because we don't really have anything else that warrants a die. So I guess it's time to do the next 50. There's no way a die is going to happen again. An explosive barrel would be crazy. Oh. Well, maybe that's my backup then. Okay. I'll keep this one. By the way, just for future reference, I know this one isn't a fort. I know this is not valuable, but it was a clog, so I am going to keep that. And now I'm just going to keep going. Less than 10 left now. And then I'll obviously finish this up by cleaning up my bank one more time, and then I'll do the 25 masters. And I'll have a look at the log just before I do that. 2 left. I'm re-rolling this, I don't care. 2 left. 1 left. No second die. I mean, that's fine. Right, give me a second to clean up the bank again, and we'll go again. Okay, so once again, I have cleared out the bank. Now I've got all these Cavaliers. My backup one is going to be the black one. The top hat, you know what? Now that I've got the camera back on, the top hat is going to get it. The duo got rid of his tuxedo pieces, so that opportunity is gone. So, with the hard clues, I went from 17 fortunates up to 77, so what is that, 60? That's not terrible. And if I'm looking at the collection log, I'm at 63 of 118, which isn't bad. Obviously, completing this is never ever ever going to happen because of this one item right here. I'm not worried about the dies. To be honest, I'm not even worried about third age. This is the item that will stop people getting the log. But in terms of my 25 masters, obviously I'd love one of the crazy, super rare, never gonna happen items. But a realistic thing I want is obviously my Gilded Cavalier, and more for account progression wise would be the ornament kit, specifically the soul, but I know you need both for the EOF. I mean, other than that, I guess it's just time to dive into the masters and hope for the best. But no Cavalier and no ornament kits. A bit of a bust with the Masters, I suppose, but hey, the grind was worth it. I'm going to have a ton of fortunates. I'll come back after I've cleaned everything up. There we go. In terms of, I've cleaned out the bank now, got rid of all the salvage, got rid of all the staffs and whatever. I've disassembled everything I needed to disassemble. Conveniently enough, I did end up getting the 4 Cavaliers. That means I can keepsake 1. It's not the one I want, but one day I'll get the one I want. And I can have 1 for my master stash, 1 for my duo to keepsake if he wants, and 1 for him to use in his master stash. So that's convenient. I'm keeping the green dragon mask because I know that this one works. I put another one of the dragon masks in there for him to use for his stash as well. Now, before I do the whole die thing, I only ended up with 10 masters from 100 clues, which I actually think is on rate 1 in 10. That sounds right to me. And now I think I've put this off long enough. That's what the knock staff looks like before I put the poop die onto it. And here's what the knock staff looks after I do put the poop die onto it. It's gonna look awful. And there it is. Actually, you know what? I don't hate that.
It's disgusting.
It is, but I don't hate it. Okay, and with the end of the Clue Scroll saga, for some reason, I don't think we really have a legitimate reason, but we're gonna go to KK, and it's gonna be the first real instance of duo content kind of shown here. I've had Rack's clips in the background before, but they just did not look very good, so I didn't use them. So we're gonna go into KK. Maybe we'll get something. Realistically, pretty sure the duo's hoping for Drygors that he can break for rumbling. I'm hoping for an offhand. I don't really care which. I would prefer the sword or the rapier. Actually, the sword would be best. I want the slashing. Peepers! Peepers! Okay,
Maze Spray is good. Did you get the drop?
I got magic seeds. Can we bank? I'll go over the logs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we did those kills, which I believe I just showed, or maybe I reversed the order, unsure, I wanted to go over the log quickly because we've done a few in the past. I think we actually got a 1 KC drop. No, wasn't quite 1 KC. But yes, the Drygor that's on the account came from my name. I really don't remember us doing this, but from the clips you just saw, we're just face tanking it. We're kind of ignoring mechanics. We're not very good with the green phase, but we'll either A, get used to it, or B, keep dying to it. There's not going to be an in-between. These kills seem fine, and they're going fast enough that we don't need to worry about it. The downside is, for the sake of my content, is I'm never going to get the drops. And that just is what it is. I need to accept that, but yep, we're going to go back in. The 1 drop I get.
I take that. That's good, right?
Yeah,
Was that the main hand we won, or was that an offhand we won?
Offhand we won.
I don't know if it's because you're against the wall.
Oh, I think you're right.
You healing?
What? No, it wasn't. Did I die to the bleeds?
You died to something. Oh, I just got 1 hit. What the fuck?
See?
100 black dragon eggs.
Well, there's the 50 KC. Okay. Eat?
Kill all the minions.
No. In the background here, you're going to see me at Scaberites. Originally, at the time of recording this, I thought it was a good idea, and I could get the Consecrated Keris, and I would be able to move on and take melee to KK since it is my preferred style. But ultimately, this did not work out. And also in the background, you're going to see I got an attack level whilst I was doing this. I ended up with 103 attack, which is pretty cool. And then the Keris got finished. I don't know if I'm going to put any clips in of me attempting with the Keris, but no, it did not go well. No, don't recommend. I'm going to start it. I don't know if I'm going to finish it in one go, but I want to make some masterwork melee armor. Obviously, I'm excluding the fact that I need Torva and Malevolent Energy. That will come. I'm not worried about that. It's the bars part. Looking online, it looks like I need roughly 600 of each bar, except steel, which I need more. So I'm going to begin just by doing this in the background, non-stop, repeatedly. Okay, well, I've been smithing for a little while, as per the last clip, and I was mining obviously prior to that. I've managed to get up to 2 glorious bars, and obviously I came to the realization I'm gonna need 5 for the chest, 3 for the legs, and I probably do need to make the helmet, because there is the 3-piece set bonus. But I'm not able to make more. That's my bars. It's not looking so good. It's gonna take a little while. I'm lacking on the Elder Rune, Bronze, pretty much everything. I'm lacking on everything. Elder Rune, it's just gonna take a while, sadly. So I'm not gonna commit to this. Like I said before, it's not a solid goal for me right now. It's just a background do stuff. So I'm gonna run around and do stuff. I think I'm gonna go do my half an hour of archaeology banner, and then move on from that. Well, nothing happened with the racks task. I might go back. It's not at 300% enraged, so I can absolutely push this further. I'm just not really feeling it. I don't know if I showed how I'm doing this final archaeology spot, but I'm just using my banner boost. I'm coming over here, and then I'm digging. So I'm actually being active for this 30 minutes because I want to get as many of these ones as possible. And, you know, as soon as I get one more level, I'm able to come here without needing to do this, which will be huge because that will guarantee me getting the Matic. Okay, so now from doing the 113 spot with the banner quite a bit, I got to 245k notes, so I had to quote-unquote borrow 5k from my duo for this. Now I need to buy the shard, which is here, and then I need to, I guess I need to do that research, and then I think I can make it. Like, I can't investigate this. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the mission and I'll come back when that mission's finished. So the research is done now. I forgot to actually show the clip of that. I think all I need to do, I need to go to the monolith, right? Okay. It would help if I read things. And I believe if I go up here, I used to have a better Matic than this. My duo has it and can't trade it back, so that sucks. I would like to fuse this. They both actually have the same perks, it doesn't matter. That one. So now I have the time and space Matic, which I actually do not believe I'm going to be siphoning. I'm going to let the XP just build and build and build on this. But now I can go dig slightly better. Okay, so that was unexpected. I'm just kind of AFK in the background using this fancy new shiny Matic, and that's another Vecna skull. I actually don't want to look up what the drop rate is on that because I've had 3 now and I don't want to talk about it. I was looking around at the clips that I have set up for this episode, and I've just realized how absolutely crazy all over the place they really are. So I thought, why not end it with something really crazy and over the place? I want the goal for the end of this video to be me getting 113 not dungeoneering, archaeology. Basically so I'm able to do that dungeoneering spot perfectly. I don't need to boost, nothing. I can get all the chronotes and start working my way towards getting 115 for the spear tip. You know, you can't really aim for that, right? But here we go. I said, here we go. I'm going to power these. Obviously, I'm not going to keep you here for the 40 seconds. But yes, I'm going to do tetra compasses. I'm hoping the books will give me, it won't give me a level, but it'll get me close. And then maybe we're going to get a Tony's as well. How about that? Okay, well, the 7 are done. It really didn't take that long at all. I'm way too optimistic in thinking that 7 Tetris is going to give me 1.4 million XP. But here goes. Realistically, what am I hoping for? Master clues, I guess? Because I'm not going to say the word Tony's, because let's be real. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. What I really want is just double tomes from every single one. So bank, take. See? Double tomes. That's what we want to see. And then bank it. Double tomes. And then bank it. If at any point it wants to show me a shadow key, I'm not gonna argue. Is that even what it's called? Oh, I didn't mean to take the clue. Bank it. Master clue. I'll take that. And with this beautiful, beautiful, glorious moment, just like this, bam. It's 113 archaeology, which apparently is halfway there. Right, so this inventory is a bit set up in a different way because obviously I've been on a bit of a melee hype recently. So I went ahead and made some Supreme Overload salves. I plan to do ED2. I really want Greater Flurry. I've not done any research. I'm just gonna kind of mostly go in blind and figure it out as I go. Maybe there'll be some clips, maybe not. Do you do like double damage in here?
I think so, and you do no damage if you're not in it. Like none. You hit like 30s. No fucking way. Actually,
all that drop was literally my first run there in solo, and obviously if I go into the chest, we can see this. It's a shame because it would be nice to have two, but the thing is, even when it comes to the duo, because we're missing the other ones, we're always going to have to go through Astellarn, so we will definitely get one. I'm going to read this. This is the first time I've ever used Codis on any of my abilities in any account ever. I don't think that's true. I'm not counting the raids ones because those are basically free. We did a few runs as duo afterwards and they were pretty efficient, but nothing really noteworthy to show from that. So now with that little stint, I'm not saying I'm done with it. I probably will go back when I feel like killing some time, but as for what I do next, unsure. I sustain if I just happen to get... Guess you're doing the Cyclone.
Okay.
Was that from a big guy?
Just a random one.
Oh!
Oh! I'm green.
It's on... No, it's on cooldown. I just taunted him back off. Sorry, you're getting clapped. I just taunted and he stayed on you. Alright, I did like all of my bursts there. That was it.
And if I was in living death at the start as well. Wait, this is actually close.
Don't stun me. Stop. Did we do it?
That was 1.2 seconds off.
No. Finger
blast. Volley.
Weapon spec.
Weapon spec, and then adrenaline if you've got it. Build up to your skulls again. Pop skulls again. Done it.
Oh, that was hard.
The bigger bosses one.
That was too sweaty.
It's pretty sweaty.
Oh, no, 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 no.
How many were they got?
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, really?
A main hand again.
We both had the same things. It is weird not getting crits though. Oh, I'm green. Oh, yes, no, good, but bad, but good.
It's a miss, but it's an offhand.
It's an offhand, don't care. Can we leave? Yeah.
One more for the back-to-backers.
One more. Okay, I'm feeling invigorated. I've done about, I don't know, 10 Rax kills past 3 or 4 days in a row and haven't gotten anything since the eye. I'm up to 119 KC, the collection logs looking like this. I still haven't received the bottom. I'm always doing the bottom path. I'm gonna push this maybe to 300%, which kinda sucks because it's on melee rotation. We're going for the fang, so it really hurts. And I have a pheromone, and I'm gonna dive into it again. I really wanna see a drop, so cue the montage.
Down came the rain and washed Valencia out. Up came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Some wincy winter sky that climbed up the slaughter day. Up the slaughter day.
Wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the wall. Down came the rain and washed all Wincy out. Came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Some wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the slaughter day.
Wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Wincy out. Up came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Some wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the slaughter day. Up the slaughter day.
Wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the wall. Down came the rain and washed all Wincy out. Came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Some wincy, wincy sky that climbed up the slaughter day.
Whoa. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Okay, so it was decided that it's time to actually do EOFs for the group. We don't have anything to put in them. The increased stats are nice though. But then when I went to do that, I was thinking I didn't have enough fortunate components. I only had 85 at the time. So the duo ran away, did 10 hards, so now I'm only missing 5. I've got 12 here, really hoping I get at least 5, and then we're going to begin the process, so just going to go. So there's 1 out of 5. So give me 2 seconds to smush this down, clear out the bank, and we should have the 100. I believe the process, I need the rumbling, which is why I have this Drygor. This was the first one we got. It's above level 9. I've been told I get 20 from this. Honestly, I have no idea. This feels really bad to do. But yeah, it was 20. Can confirm. So now I should be able to go into here, create these 2. 1. Look at that invention XP. Okay, 2. I've got those. I can craft it. No, don't do that. Use this on that. 1 EOF. 2 EOF, and I guess I didn't need balls of wool, so now I guess I have 2 EOFs and the duo doesn't need it. Nothing to show for it, so let's go again. And with the power of video editing, we're gonna feed him, and then press this button, which I'm gonna say is video editing, and go again. Oh, that was so disappointing. Wait, where'd my loot go? Okay, I was not planning on recording any clips for doing this, but I have never seen this once in my life before. 25 pieces, every single one is just 5. This counts as the second time I got this first try, but that really doesn't count. Have you ever seen that before? I've never seen that before, and I've played this for years. Here is the actual mini goal I'm talking about. This one's not a long goal, it just is essentially a prefix to a longer term goal. I was thinking in my skills I wanted to do crafting next. I know that 110 crafting is gonna suck because I think it caps out at 500k an hour with the apex hide, which is slow comparatively when you were looking at hunter being 4, 5, 6 million an hour. But in order to do that, I'm going to need more hides. To do that, I'm gonna need to do hunter. So I was thinking 120 hunter. But before I do 120 hunter, I actually kind of wanted to get the hunter outfit, which obviously I can buy a couple of, but this is quite expensive. That's 3, 6, 8, 10k chimes. So I was thinking about that, and I also kind of want this Mizuyari spear, so that's 15k chimes. Now I have the Taiji, that's already done. So I was looking into the best way to do chimes, and it's obviously Uncharted Islands, and I think the best way, if you're not doing soups, I just want to do one specific task, is to do the Alea crabs. They seem to, the wiki says it's 3.6k per hour. Obviously I'm not going to hit quite those rates, but I can maybe do 3k an hour. And what did I say, 15, so that's a 5-hour grind. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to commit to that. I'm getting the hunter outfit and maybe the Mizuyari spear thing, maybe. Okay, well, in the background you can see that I'm at these crabs. I know they're not the good ones, but you'll have the previous clip where I said I was starting off the chime thing. I'm close. This is about 10,000 worth. I think I said I needed 15,000. So I think once I do another 500 of these, I'll be done. But the point of the clip was for that. That's 103 mining coming in, which means there's only 500 to go, and I think the next mining level actually gives me something I'm interested in, which would be, if I just scroll down really quick, the platinum ore. That's for crafting, which is ultimately part of this goal anyway. Okay, so with all that mining, that, I mean, you could probably track the clips through the game time, but obviously I was on and off throughout it and not really efficiently doing it. But I have 3,000 of this, and if my math works out, which it may or may not, this isn't even where I sell it. Where do I sell it? It's over here, this one. If I sell it all 14k. Oh no, I might have mathed incorrectly. Let me check this shop. So I should be able to go into equipment, buy the hunter's gloves, the boots. Wait, why is this locked? Oh, I need to get the claw first. The helmet, the legs, and the chest piece, which means I'm about 300 off of this. I think I might go back and finish that, but yeah, that's the hunter outfit unlocked, which means I can move on to doing hunter if that's what my plan's going to be. Very quickly, you're about to see an onslaught of PVM. Probably gonna have a bunch of live clips. Just, this is what I've been preparing you for. Let's go. I don't really know what that is. Okay. I think that's good. 60 draconic energy just from one. I feel like that's a good drop. Oh, I risked it. Come on, that shouldn't have counted. Oh, see, I get these things.
Why?
I got the lore book. Okay, so I'm going to begin this clip and lead on to something that was completely unplanned for. So first of all, I'm going to actually siphon my necro gear. It went beyond level 12, which I didn't want to do. Fine, I'll click this. And this item, is that going to do it? Yep, a level up. So that's 147 invention, which means I am, if I check down here, 20 mil off 200 mil, and then that's done forever. The second part of this clip, which may or may not get cut, I have made the top and bottom for tank armor. So this one has scav on it, which I wasn't able to get biting to. I gave it so many attempts, I think it was 1. And then on the legs, I've got invigorating 4 and enhanced devoted 4. The reason I'm making this is because I want to give Raziel a shot. My weapons are going to be fine because it's P5, it really should be P6, which I might try a little bit more for. And I've got Eruptive 4 on Deadslayer, which will help me out with Raziel. I will record a few of the attempts. I will record it going badly. I probably am going to get the helmet and the gloves off my duo, and as much as I don't want to admit it, I'll probably take the lantern as well, even though I don't know how to play around with 5 souls. So yeah, I guess next clip will be a death to Raziel.
If you've got reflect, keep it, because you want to use it at the start of the last phase. The last phase is just tank and stank. Okay, and then now you run to the wall. Use reflect as soon as it's up, and then you have to just click back and forth here and try and dodge as much shadows as you can. These are going to whack you like fuck. And this is where the full manual part comes in, because if you re-go in, you have to keep clicking back on the boss. Just keep hitting them and eating. straight away, doesn't it? Easy.
Oh my god.
No fucking way.
Oh my god.
That's actually insane.
What?
Okay, I guess I'm back on the Razio ground then.
What do you mean? Just get the draw. I'm a tiny bit more calm now. Not completely. I can't believe that. Like, if I just go in here, go down to Raziel, 2 KC. Obviously, 1 KC was the quest KC, not a real one. And a fucking Omniguard. So between me and my duo, we now have the Lantern, the Omniguard, and the helmet. The 3 best pieces, unequivocally. And also the gloves, we have those, but obviously, eventually those get replaced by the, what do you call it? The Cinderbanes. But we don't have those right now. I'm about 1k KC into that, but anyway, not the point. So, because we have such a good weapon now, and obviously we made the EOFs earlier, I don't want to put up my Death Guard in it because we only have 1 Omniguard, so I'm actually going to make another one of these first, but then I want to perk this out properly. So consider this the beginning of the Vindicta arc, but first I need to make another tier 90 weapon, and I need to look into how to do that again. Need to go all the way to tier 90 weapon to put the spec in the EOF. Good thing I asked my friend here, but I've made a tier 80. This is good enough, so I should be able to put this in. Yep, I know, I'll lose it. This is the right one, right? Yep. There we go. I actually have an EOF with a spec, so I am ready. Oh, and I've got this clip. You probably looked at my inventory. This is the same day as I got the Omniguard, or whatever it's called, and my duo happened to get Greater Fury and Aurora of Awakening, both today. I didn't manage to get those clipped because I missed it. But yeah, we've got these 2. So we got 2 tier 95 weapons today, which is wild. So now that that is EOF'd, I'm going to go perk up the weapon a little bit. I'm just going to put P6 on it because obviously I'm not getting P6 Aftershock anytime soon. And then it's Vindio Clock. Or Armadillo, right? Because I'm pretty sure I need armor components to make that. So I'll pick one of the 2 to do. Okay, well, I have made my new bar down here. It's a little janky, but allow me to explain. So this is according to the wiki for the manual bar. Obviously, I'm not wanting to go full manual, so in slot 1 I would have army here, and I would figure out what I want to do with these specs, but essentially Living Death would go over here, maybe Split Soul here, and then have my summon abilities here. That's kind of the plan, but I need Armadillo and I need Vindicta. It's quite late at night, as you can see up here, so I don't know if I really want to go into Vindicta yet, but I also need a ton of Armadillo pieces. So I think I'm just going to go back and forth. That's probably going to be a lot of this episode. I can't tell you right now. I've got a lot of clips to edit through, so I'm not sure when this will be, but it's essentially got to do Armadillo and Vindicta. It's not one or the other. So I'll set up both these portals. Rax will not go on hold. I will still try and do my at least 10 kills a day of it, but we'll see. Right now, this is the focus. I perked it out with P6 Genocidal. We've got E4R3 on that. Here I've got Equilibrium 1. I know it's not ideal. I've got Venom Blood that I don't want to remove because this is still the Rax armor. And on this, Relentless 5 and Enhanced Devoted 4. It could be better. Of course it could be better, but look at the gear. This is kind of cracked. Oh, I'm excited. And this is spoilers for probably the next episode. Anyway, yeah, I'm still not over it. Can you believe that drop dropped? I can't believe the drop dropped. And it completely takes away everything else. At the start of the episode, I was excited about an offhand Drygor, and now I'm getting an Omniguard, so fuck knows. Anyway, next episode, again, the spooning will continue, but the original goal is still in place. It's Armadillo into Vindicta, going back and forth, trying to get components. Yeah, but that's not going to be the highlight of the next episode. Trust me. I hope to see you there. Well, here we are. We're back here. got this full setup now. I've got the Hunter XP outfit. I can't do the Trapper one because I don't have all the fragments for the outfit. I'm still missing 2 pieces. So, you know, fuck it. I don't really care. I've got 260 charges on the Brawlers. The Duo is going to have 0 interest in doing it. I am 3.2 million off 111. Not saying I'm going to 120, but I probably will go until the Brawlers break. So, here goes. Oh, yet another Hunter level coming in. That's 112. Okay, it's not a... Oh, it is a broadcast. Look at that. 50 million Hunter. Well, we had the last clip where it was 50 million XP, right? So you could probably see where this one was going to go. And... bonk. That's 113. Now it is actually officially halfway there. Whoa, look at that. 113. That's still another 52 mil to go. I'm probably not going to hardcore do this, but the other thing I wanted to allude to, if I hover over here, whoa. The reason why I'm stopping there and not keeping going, because if I hover over my Brute of the Gods, I'm out of Hunter, and I made another 800 to do that. But I do have 96 clay bracelets, so maybe? Oh, there is one thing I want to go show you quickly. It's relating to this in the bank. These trait rerollers. Right, let's go do a thing. Okay, I believe it is with this inventory. Is it this one? It might be the next one. No, it's this one. So that's 106 Herblord. This is important because this unlocks Elder Overloads. You just saw that little pop up there. And the plan is to make those. Obviously, I can't make the salves yet because, well, that's 107. And I could boost for it, but I don't see any immediate need. I could make it for the ED2 runs I've been doing, but I'm not too upset or too worried about that. Because if it happens, it happens. Oops, what did I just make? I didn't mean to make those. But I believe I should be able to take these, take my fell stalks, take my... wherever it is. Where's my primal extract? My primal extract. I believe if I go to this chick here, yes, I can make all these unfinished ones, put those in and get a ton of XP. I'm doing this mainly just to get it done, but these are pretty big XP. Okay, so I've been doing Herblore for a little bit, and I've managed to get together all of this stuff. 89 Holy Overloads, some Overload salves, old ones. Enhanced replenishment potions, I can actually start adrenaline. Elder Overloads, Elder Overload salves, some Vuln bombs, some weapon poisons, and my old Worm fires. I'm gonna split this with the duo a little bit, but I used a ton of my resources for this, so here we go. I've got combat stuff ready to go. Just to continue on from just random clips, this one, you can maybe guess what's gonna happen. As soon as I do this, 1 billion total XP. That's pretty nerdy. Yeah. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do next. See? Nerdy. I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I need to have a little think, I suppose. But yeah, cool, 1 bill. Pause. Boom. So what is that? 4 more to go? How much XP is that? 34 mil to go? That's fine, that's good, that's fine, that's good, that's fine. Very quickly, I'm about to show you yet another PVM arc, and it's gonna get nuts, and it's gonna slowly build up, so I hope you enjoy, but just halfway reminder, I guess, maybe not halfway. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and time to show you the loot beams. Okay, as you've seen in maybe 1 or 2 clips prior, maybe not, it's not much to show from Armadillo, but I'm going to be going back and forth between Armadillo and Vindicta, because we need both pieces, and obviously the lance is probably the bigger piece. As for my KC, right now, if I do this, I've only got 100 kills, and in terms of drops, it's even worse. Into the collection, I have 1 essence. The helm was from Greg. I do have max rep though, so everything should be good to go, so I'm gonna mess around with the bar and kinda hope I get spooned. Okay, there's another essence then. Oh, dormant animal core body. Neat. I'm switching back. This is me testing melee health, by the way. Oh, didn't even notice I was getting an attack level.
But it's not the tier 90 though.
It is the tier 90.
But it's a tier 70.
It's the spec.
I'm gonna assume I've got enough forwards here.
Oh my god, it happened.
Oh, he's got one, nice.
Oh, it actually happened.
Now go level it up, have fun.
Yeah. I figured I would show you a clip of Vendy anyway. Obviously, I did come back after getting the DRL, but I'm gonna need so many more. So I want to kind of show my setup. Obviously, it's tweaked a bit since I've got the dual wheel Drygors. But yeah, this is almost entirely fully AFK. So my inventory, I've got my potion reservoirs that are doing the holy overloads. It's not full AFK because I have to top up my own prayer, essentially a dose a kill, because I'm using Vampin, not Penance. I have my Wen book on, we have a ton of pages, so I don't mind doing that. The gear looks so weird, I'm aware of that. I've got my melee armor with my Vestas, but I've also got the Star Bloom gloves, boots, and hat. I'm doing this so I'm able to use Animate Dead, because you require magic tank armor for this, and even though I've put the magic armor, my damage is lower, obviously, as a result, but I've still got 100% accuracy, and you know, you've seen in the background, I'm not clicked on anything, and Vendy's just dead. And I'll have to take my dose, and we kind of continue on like that. You just saw a few drops, including this Vecna skull I'm about to get, but what happens after this, you're not ready for. Okay, to give this a little bit of context, obviously I was getting pressured constantly to do more PVM by the duo, not to name names, but yeah, we decided to go give Zami a shot, so I spent a little bit of time researching on what we should do, what pad order we should take, yada yada yada. So in the background you're going to see some hyper sped up footage of some full kills. And now, the part I alluded to, it's time to see it. I signed at some point there.
I need to read what the edicts actually do.
We have no green. What is this? Reroll. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Had to be a fucking bow piece.
Yep. Okay, I need another minute. I'm obviously not as excited as the Omniguard.
Yeah. That's part of winning it, not actually.
Any fire? Okay, you're just going to Narnia. Reroll. Oh, that was so much worse.
Oh fuck, I had my token in it.
Okay, with this kill, I will be coming in with yet another attack level. I'm either A, wanting to go for 500 or maybe 1000 KC, I'm unsure, because right now, if I do a little check-in at this moment, I have 462 kills, and then that's the collection log. Still no legs. I do have a plan on the side that I kind of want to do, which I won't mention in case it doesn't go well because there will be no clips. Just know that in the background, whilst I'm editing, I probably have another little AFK that I want to get done, so I will probably go to that today. But Vindicta's not done. I still want more lances, and I want legs, and I want the crest, and pets would be cool too. Well, here you go. Here is the side project in the background. I was doing this for quite a while. You can see the XP tracker at the top, maybe. And yeah, this happened. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got the amulet. Oh, this is what I've been doing on the side. Okay, so this is gonna lead on from me just getting that. We have to start with the first process, which is super easy enough to do. We'll make an onyx necklace just like this. Ta-da. and I will turn it into the Berserker necklace, which is what we need. However, it's not as simple as putting these two together. Hedge, which is the one I want. People are saying Z is kind of crap, so Hedge it is. The issue is the 106 crafting. This is something I've not had to do for a very, very long time, but time to go get a stew boost. Got it, Hedge. Oh, we have it. Sick. Here's the new setup now. I say new, not much has changed. I replaced my abyssal spikes with just normal spikes, mainly because I was running low. But we've got the Hedge on, so I'm not using the EOF charges as much. The strength bonus should be going way, way up. I'm really hoping to get legs and a crest. We have a crest, the duo got a crest. If I get Anima Core legs, I'm actually going to make them. I realize this is tier 88, but this is unaugmented, and I would love to have Scav on or something. So let's keep blasting. We're aiming for at least 500 KC, which will probably be the next check-in. Well, with this kill, you're going to see down in the chat log, I've been tracking this. This is going to be kill number 500, and my prayer is probably going to run out during this kill. I don't care. Kill number 500, and if I look at the log, technically, after this kill, I'm exactly on rate for DRLs. I haven't had a single crest, so I'm 2 times dry. And, you know, still no Anima Core legs, and as for the essence, I think it's 1 in 64, so maybe that's roughly on rate. I can't be bothered doing the math, but roughly. So we're gonna do these 500, and then I've got to make a bunch of necro supplies, which is a shame because we've been doing so much PVM lately that, you know, there we go. So if I go into there, scroll down to Vindicta, 500 KC. Oh well. On to making some material stuff, not materials, making some resource stuff for Necro. It's going to be a bit of a random clip coming off of whatever you just saw last. We're actually going to be doing some old school normal dungeoneering, mainly because we've got wild cards that we want to get used, and I'm only 60k off of having the chest upgrade, which will help for the ED2 farming. Yeah, there's nothing more to say. I just wanted to kind of preface this in case something cool happens. I don't know what cool thing could happen, maybe getting a blood amulet inside there, but that's kind of about it.
Same thing you just showed me 5 minutes ago.
Wow. I'm so OP. We just finished, I think, 6 floors before we lost the will to live. But as you can see, the tokens there are sorted. I'm not going to think about this anymore. I don't want to... Oh, it gets reduced because of the outfit. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna buy that, so I've got 100k left over, which I guess I'll do note paper with next, because there's nothing in here. I mean, you've got Demon Slayer, Dragon Slayer, and Undead Slayer, but we don't have nearly the components for that. But cool, that's a big upgrade. What the fuck?
You just done it.
I ran out of run energy. Okay, obviously I didn't record that full run because I've been at that for what feels like 26 hours straight without blinking, but got there in the end with no guidance whatsoever. So now I should be able to just do this. Yep, and now I'm fully prepared for my Dagonoth King's grind. Now I can do what I just did with the blah. Yeah, there we go. I'll do one more kill and then I don't know, something. You can just see me getting more urns. I promise you, the hunter grind is still very real. Now let's do some PVM too. Look at the green sparkles, that means we got it, right? No. Reroll. Imagine. No smoke.
Nada.
Reroll. Aw. All my Zuck runs.
You'll know patience take it to another level. Ain't no time for playing 'cause I know you
25 KC. Pretty pog. Okay, in the background you're gonna also hear yet another voiceover. I apologize, and I apologize if the cars are loud in the background. I really need to rearrange. But here comes another hunter level, 116, 4 away from the virtual max level. That's the goal, and now I need to get back into the live clips. Go. Okay, this is gonna be a clip that was probably expected, so I'm gonna get 117 hunter here. There will be a clip that follows shortly after this one, and I may as well... No, I won't tell you what it's gonna be, but that's 117, which is roughly, I don't know, 27 mil off of 120. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it, but I'm gonna keep going on for now. Well, this is the clip I was talking about. Obviously, I've not done much since the last one, but can you tell what's about to happen? So if I put my hunter gloves back on, I don't have brawlers anymore. They're all gone. Oh, so that means these will be 100k drops instead of 160k drops, which isn't great. I'll probably keep going for a little bit, but I mean, it feels like forever. I mean, obviously it's not. It's 25, 26-ish mil to go. But damn, that'll be down from 6 mil an hour probably to around 4.
You shouldn't worry, babe.
Did a clip in probably a day or two for various reasons, but I went ahead and made another 1,000 hunter earns, which is down to 300, and I'm only at 91.7 mil. I can really feel the difference without the brawlers. It sucks. I think mathematically it's around about 100k every kill, and I need, let's say, 12 million, so that's 120 kills. I've had to go back and forth getting more Chinchompa meat, and I'm gonna have to do it again at this point. But yep, we are closing in, so who knows when the next clip's gonna be. It's red. Ooh. Okay, now it's pause, pause, pause. Getting 119, the weirdest. That didn't even broadcast, like to you even. Sad.
No.
Green? Smoke?
I don't know about spawn straight away, but
You got the pet.
oh my fucking god.
You got a drop.
I'm not even. I'm not counting that. I'm literally not counting that as a drop.
Right, you got blue text, and now it's only fitting that I get blue text.
No.
I get my blue text. And
No.
there's the nerd. I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. there's the gem. I haven't even seen it. Hey, just to let you know, my bow piece is worth over 200 mil more than that.
Fuck off.
I just thought you'd want to know.
It's stuff like that you could clip as well.
What do you think's gonna happen here? There we go. Trap that one. Let's let the CC know. Pause. We'll just pause. Start skinning it. And the moment it's done. 120 hunter. That got painful. Once I ran out of brawlers, once I ran out of urns, that did in fact get painful, but we've just had a ton of XP. I'll just reorganize myself, go to the bank, and we'll, I guess, have a look at the hides. Well, there we have it. That's all the hides I got from essentially 101 to 120 hunter. obviously this would have been a lot less if I didn't run out of brawlers, and it would have been a lot more if I didn't have brawlers for the majority of it. But I'm still ending with, let's say, roughly 12,000. I think it's around about 400 for a mil XP in crafting, so I'm pretty certain I've got 110 crafting here. Whether or not I'm going to do that right now, I don't know, because I know I need to get a mining level to get platinum so I can use the amulets for adorning, blah blah blah. Right now, I don't know what I want to do. I just want to have a little bit of a chill. I don't know when this clip is exactly going to come, so I'm not going to do any spoilers, but amazing. We've got another 120 on the scale. We've got our second star here, which I think maybe Invention will get a star when I hit 200 mil. Unsure. Do you think you can figure out why this clip's going to be important? You can look in my inventory, you can look up here. If I click this, it wasn't enough. Oh no, whatever will I do? I thought that would be a farming level. I came prepared. I have a lamp from penguins, and it's 112 farming. This is what I've been waiting for. I'm not working on the logs right now. That's in the back burner right now. It's all about just getting what I can done. And if I go into the storm barn here, we are able to capitalize on our corbeculas, which is not in the storm barn, because that wouldn't make sense. They're in the group storage. How many corbeculas? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. We have 5 of them. I'm sure I'm getting a breeding pair. I am very sure. Bam, 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 bam. Female, 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 female. Holy shit, no way. 5 females? Oh, that's terrible. Well, this clip has taken a turn. Okay, future exotic here, just midway point through the video. I just wanted to say, you know, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm always looking for things I can improve on or goals you think I should go for. So yeah, I look forward to hearing what you say about that. Now let's carry on with the video. Well, this will actually be the second last time you see me do a clip for this level. I'm going to siphon this weapon. That's 149 invention, which means there's literally 1 level left to go. T minus 10 million XP. Obviously you saw the clip of where I did Zuck. Probably got the cape. That was great. I honestly got lucky. I did another run there. I've changed my bar down here to be a bit different. It's missing army, don't worry about that. But I got clapped on wave 8 and I'm a bit tilted. I might go back, I might not. I'm unsure. But yeah, 149 invention.
This would be a sad way for the run to end.
Did I save this?
I think you're okay, yeah.
I'm fucked if a fire wave comes. Well, here's a new plan. Obviously with all those hides I have, I need to make those with crafting, right? But to do that, you know, for the adorning, you're meant to use those platinum amulets. So why don't I just do half an hour of mining these rocks? I've never mined these rocks before. It's new to me. I know there's Quarry Master. I don't know if this is slow or fast, and it looks quite slow, but it looks AFKable because the perfect plus potion will kick in. So maybe I'll do some editing whilst I do this and come back with however much ore I have.
I can smoosh.
Wait, pause. Oh, the NPC just said congratulations on getting a level up. Thanks, Master Crafter. Okay, this is gonna look a little random considering what the last clips were with the hunter into the crafting level, but I promise there's a point. So I was looking into crafting and what sort of improvements I could do, and the artificer's measure is something I wasn't utilizing for whatever reason. I assumed it came from something Croesus related, but it seems not. So I'm in the process of gathering all the materials for that. I've got the artifacts from archaeology, which is great, and I've got the magic stone, which you just buy. I'm working on the mystic cloth right now. This should be pretty fast. It says it's a 1 in 3. I only need 10 and I've got 4 already. And after that I've got to do the slightly longer parts where it's the blessed sand stuff, which I've never done before. So I'll be sure to capture some clips there if it's interesting. If not, I'll come back when I've got all the materials. but this might take a few hours, probably. I can't imagine it being a super fast one, but yeah, I plan to have this before actually going into crafting. Okay, I think I have every piece of stuff I need. I have the glorious chain, which obviously hurt because I had to use one of my glorious bars. I think this is the last process, which I've never done, the extra fine sand. I believe if I grind this, there's a chance something happens? Yeah, right, okay, so this isn't guaranteed. Oh, am I even gonna get one? Please? Okay, so I got 3 there, I need 100 total, and if I already got 5, 6, I think it's fine. I think I'm definitely going to be done in no time, and then I'll be ready for crafting once again. Okay, I just wanted to update. Obviously, I did the math wrong. I thought 100 fine sand was enough. It's not, since I needed 10 of the blessed molten glass or whatever, so essentially I need 1,000 extra fine sand. I have the 100 before, so essentially put myself at 490, so let's say 500, 600, about 400-ish to go. I just wanted to make this clip, 1 to check in, 2 to say, look at that scavenging proc, not scavenging proc, the brooch proc. Explosive components, really? That could have been ecliptic, that could have been undead, but no. Illijankin? No. Explosive. Pfft. I guess I'll be back once I have the sand. 900, which means I can drop these ones and I can go bless these, and then once they're blessed I should have absolutely all of the materials. Now that I'm saying that out loud, I know I don't because I don't have the soda ash, but that'll take 2 minutes. Then I'll come back to you, all the materials, and we're gonna make the, what was I making? The artificer's measure. That's the one. Live clip time. I believe, I've not checked yet, I believe I've got everything. The 4 artifacts restored, the magic stone, my gem bag, which I guess I lose now, which meh. A cut onyx, this glorious Sylv thrill chain, which I had to use one of my glorious bars on, rip. 10 of these blessed molten glasses. What happens if I click this? Oh, the artist, I didn't realize I could make it here. I thought I had to be at a furnace. Okay, artificer's measure, go. Huzzah! I have an actual scaling offhand now. Never had one of these before. It looks pretty sick. I don't know if there's... Wait, fill and withdraw. I don't know what goes in this, but I'll look up that later. So, I've nearly got my best in slot, quote-unquote, crafting outfit ready to go. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything else I can do. If not, I'll show you the setup. Okay, here is my best in slot gear. Crafting outfit, ring of fortune, I guess. Crafting cape, that's to do my apex hide stuff. The grace of the elves I will replace with the platinum thing once I get to the adorning. Brooch of the gods, which I could replace with the Elidness scroll if I wanted to, but I plan on AFKing. Dwarven army axe, according to the wiki, only works on leather and hard leather, that kind of thing. Maybe it works for apex hide. If not, who cares? It's in the bank, I'll just put it on. And the measure, I was right. When I say right, I don't know if I said it, but this also acts as the gem bag. It's just a better gem bag, which is cool. In terms of what I've done so far, I have 10 apex hide cowl plus 5s. Still got 11,500 leather. I plan on making 10 full sets and adorning, and that should be a ton of XP. So you'll probably see me real soon. I'm going to start with the gloves to the boots, and you'll see me shortly, like I just said, because I will get a crafting level in just 20k, so I'll be back any minute now. We're going to have a crafting level coming in, which, there we go, 103 crafting, and that guy said thank you. Best NPC in the game, this guy, shout out. Yeah, I will get a ton of XP by doing all 10 of these sets, but it's going to take a while. It's felt fairly fast because I'm doing the small ones first, but when it comes time to do the chest and the legs, oh boy, that's going to take a while. Oh, that's us 2 out of 3 on the bow piece now. That's wild.
For you, I feel you when you're near. You got my body shaking. What you're doing to me? You let go of all of my fears. Come here, get close, more than friends, no fools. I feel myself in heaven.
mean, I signed.
I signed as well. I did more damage than I should have done.
I forgot to swap.
Oh, we did it. They're not signed up. I killed my room first and I never killed your room.
Okay, just to give a bit of context, we're starting at Raziel, and these first few kills are awful. Please don't look at the timing. It's just going from getting an achievement or whatever into getting some peepers. But let's just keep going. Just wait. I've probably shown some Raziel clips before this. It's not really sequential, but yeah, it's actually going quite well. Obviously, it's so long before I can complain, considering the Omni Guard. But since I switched to the Hellhound with Prism, I mean, I'm using 3 to 6 food each kill, maybe 2 brews, 4 rocktails kind of thing. I'm okay with this. So I went ahead and I made some more Vuln Bombs because I ran out, and I'm getting Necroplasm now. Please don't judge me for not doing the events here. I just want to get back to it because I don't have too much time left today to do this. So yeah, I'm going to stockpile and just go for Raziel until I can. I don't think you're going to see some blue text. I don't think I deserve blue text, but I'm enjoying asterisk this boss. I know it'll become tedious. No one ever has anything good to say. But yeah, let's just keep going. Oh my god, no way. Oh, what? That's insane. I am spooned. I am 1,000 million bajillion % spooned. Where's Raziel? Where is he? 30 KC, both weapons. Wow. Okay, I have to go for the back-to-back. Well, is it back-to-backers? It's not back-to-backers. Okay, since now I've gotten my own lantern, and, you know, I can perk this one out for me, I can invest my resources. Now it's time to do what you saw me grinding for. I've got 2 lances and at least 2 sets of Armadillo, top and bottoms. So I'm going to do this. I've got Enlighten 2 to put on all of the armor pieces, so it should at least level a little bit faster. And Enlighten 2 for the lance. I'm going to start with the 2 sets of the Armadillo armor. The plan here is to make a ton of mech chins and just go nuts. None of these components seem to matter really to me. Living's a bit shit, but you know, there we go. I'm gonna make a bunch of these, and I'm probably gonna go to Abyssal Beast, question mark? Maybe Savages, but probably Abyssal Beasts. I just wanted to make a tiny little clip here to explain what I'm doing. So I've got my mech chins out. I'm kind of chunking through these, but I plan to level these both to 9, smush them for all the Armadillo components, go get my second set, smush them for all the components. Hey, look, a whip. On camera, gotta take it. So I'm gonna smush all that, and I'm gonna take the Dragon Rider lances to Abyssal Beast to level up, because melee should be able to let me sustain there. I wasn't able to sustain with the chins, I was just taking too much damage. And after that, I think I'm only gonna get 1 shot at this perk that I'm wanting because of the Ilajankin components. I'll put it up on screen right now, but I want Aftershock 4 Eruptive 2, which is roughly a 30% chance, but Aftershock 4 and Ruthless 1 is a 35% chance. Aftershock 4 is a 19%. So ultimately, I probably should end up with Aftershock 4, and if it's not Bis, I can always go back to Vindy someday in the future, but if I can get Aftershock 4 onto that lantern, we're looking good. Okay, well, this part's gonna hurt a little bit. I've got Armadillo components, obviously I have no Ilajankin. I've got my 1 extreme invention. I'll do the bit that won't hurt so much. These are level 9, so disassemble that, 4 Armadillo, and then disassemble this, 4 Armadillo. This is the part I don't want to do. These were so much effort. Both of these lances are going to be 1 attempt. Let's just do it. Yep. Okay, 4 Ilajankin and for Ilajankin. Right, it's done. What's done is done. And I've got it up on the screen, exactly what I need to do. Ooh, I'm nervous, but hey ho. Invention part, go. And then Ilajankin, where are you? Bam, 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 bam. Just like that. And then finally, down here, 1, 2, 3. Please. Yeah, it's not good, right? It's not a good perk to get, but it's better than Eruptive 4, I believe, just having Aftershock 4. So this is R1. See, is it better? Is Aftershock better than? I don't know. I'll ask around. But that was my attempts. I have no Dragon Rider lances left. Rip. So I was thinking about what I could do to make my Raziel setup a bit better, and I was looking at relics, and the best relic, unfortunately, from what I can tell, is the apparently I'm not at a bank. Now I am. Apparently is this Conservation of Energy. However, it's 118 archaeology, so unfortunately until I'm 115 I can't boost for it. These ones, I can get rid of Shadow's Grace for the sake of Raziel, so I'm thinking maybe I'll go to Barrows, actually, and go for the Darrick's Relic. It's around here somewhere. I don't know what it's actually called, but I need to get one of those Forsaken amulets, and I don't think they're that rare, maybe 1 in 90 chests, and I've not done Barrows in a while, and I need a bit of chill time, so I might just run the Barrows and start speccing things. Sounds fun. So maybe if anything, I'll just have clips of getting items, nothing more. Oh, and I'm going to do Linza. And very quickly, here's what the log looks like before, roughly 190 kills. I've got these items. I have one Linza item, which is the shield. No Amulet of the Forsaken, so yeah, let's just go. Pause. Oh, wait, you don't get the notification for that, but that is the last invention level I can possibly get. Well done, you've achieved the highest possible virtual level in this skill. Whoa. What the fuck? Alexa, stop. What the fuck? Considering I just got the robe bottoms, which is such a spoon, like, I don't know what is wrong with me at Raziel. Like, this isn't okay, but that's 48 KC and both weapons in the bottom. I need to go for perks now, and going for Impatient 4, Devoted 4, that is such a hard one to go for. So I think I might give it a couple rolls. It takes 7 Zami and 2 Sarah per attempt. So I've got 1 attempt here, and then I have the materials to force that, force the Impatient 4 on its own. And then I could just go for Invigorating on the other one and just deal with no Devoted, but I can at least give it 1 shot. So I'm going to go ahead and get a few of these historic components together just by disassembling. And I'll come back when I've probably failed the roll, but I'll have a backup ready. Oh, that would have been a hella peepers. God damn it, stupid game. Should have invoked death. Oh, but I got a level double blue text? No, it was siege. You got the pen. Get more?
Okay. And drops. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, there's another one.
go. Oh, actually that is. What the fuck?
In clips, obviously we just got 115, so I went ahead and boosted, started working towards the conservation of energy relic. So went and dug a bunch of the historic comps which was needed, so I went to the first place at the infernal source because I'm missing all the stuff for the level 1 place. But yeah, and you're gonna see me unlock the relic. Huge gains. Scaling games, so now on to some scaling games specifically focused on crafting. I want you to pay attention because a little announcement at the end. Crafting sets made now, so now I need to get a boost. Actually, I need to get 2 boosts. I need 104 smithing to be able to make my platinum bars, and I need 108 crafting in order to make the platinum amulet. So first off, I'm going to try this. 103, not good enough. Please don't make me have to redo this multiple times. Come on, let's go up to 104. 105, perfect. So then I can take platinum bars, begin those. I'll keep you here for this. So I'll make these, and then I'll go make the 10 sets. I thought about holding off until 109 crafting, but I don't think that would be worth it, and the reason I would hold off is because you get even more XP from adorning. But I don't think that's worth it at this point. I think I'm best making my 10 sets, seeing where I end up, because I have enough to do another 20 sets, probably. So now I've got this. Now I should be able to put those in there. Go down to platinum bar. Oh, I don't know if I need the amulet. Uh-oh. I need amulets, so I'm going to make 10 of these platinum amulets, and then I still have the boost for another level, so I'll run off to Berthorpe, make those, enchant them, and then get to doing that. Alright, here's the setup. I have 10 sets, there's 5 sets in my inventory, and I have this Amulet of the Expert. It's 20% progress, so I don't know if it's actually XP, but let's see. If I make those, they have 300k each. Oh, I guess I can make the other 5. So that would mean that's actually not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more like 500k a set, but 300k is... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Here we go, give me that crafting level, show me it. Bam, 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 bam. 107 crafting, 3 more to go. How exciting. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately I ran out of my 10 sets of the +5, so I've decided to just do up this one helmet, and doing up this one helmet will just trickle me over the line now. Yep, 108 crafting, which essentially means 2 left, and I believe it's 39 million, right? So that would be roughly 6.5 million XP to go. I don't have a plan for that. Obviously I have the hides for it, that's not a concern at all. But yeah, I've done enough crafting XP for today, at least for right now. So I'm gonna go probably kill something. I'm looking at you, Raziel. This will be my first time going back to Raziel ever since unlocking Conservation of Energy. Unfortunately, I've lost Persistent Rage, so I'm gonna actually have to use the Adrenaline Crystal each time. But I have updated this because the Aura rework is here. Auras aren't a thing anymore, goodbye, gone. So and now I'm stocking runes for vampirism, so I'm going to use this instead of darkness because I found out darkness doesn't work on Raziel. It works on the minions, but I'm hoping it's not entirely needed. This is going to hurt a bit. I'm missing a little bit of the gear because the duo still has it, and he's lobbied right now. So I'm missing the top with ultimatums, so I'm just going to play it by ear, go with what works, and hopefully I can see something. But again, let me stress, you're probably not going to see something. I do not deserve any loot. Okay, so I've been doing Raziel, and I was checking in as I was going, and I realized I can do something now. For the first time on any account for all the years I've played. Very quickly, to stall it out a little longer, Raziel, I'm up to 107 KC with a 130 PB, which feels pretty good. But I'm just gonna do this, get this out the way. Siphon this one Vesta piece. That's my first ever 200 million stat. I've never had one before. That's 200 mil invention. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm gonna stick with Raziel. Let's go.
Medium. Smith a steel longsword on the anvil in the jailhouse suit, and I was just there, you fucker.
Oh, what a peepers.
It's faster than I've ever done.
Wow. Okay, and. Alright, 107 Herblord. The reason that I wanted this, the reason this has been important, is because now I can do the. Where is it? The improved Vuln Bombs, which we've been kind of waiting for. We've been stocking up the supplies. And I guess I've got salves unlocked now, and this, whatever that is. But yeah, I've been going through the bank, I've been making stuff. It looks like I don't have that many, but there's a bunch of 3 doses kicking around somewhere. There's 3 doses there, 3 doses there. I need to decant them, but yeah, that's good. That means we're gonna have quote-unquote unlimited Vuln Bombs, maybe? Right, so as you can see in the chat log, I've just completed the mystery for You Have Chosen, which I believe unlocks the spear tip place. And this is the spear tip place in here, not that, these, but I will study this. So this place is going to be a solid AFK for me now. Maybe I'll get the spear tip one day, maybe not. I have over 500,000 chronotes right now, and I have a bunch of these digging assistance tools. So I'm probably going to do this for a little bit. The plan is activate everything, go through this, and then start digging. And 1 in 50,000 chance I get what I'm looking for. So I have nothing to show, unless the spear tip happens, obviously. So let's get that. I'm gonna skip these dragons so hard. Wait, I'm gonna TP there, and it's gonna be Shiny Dragon. Oh, it is. Yes! Shiny Dragon. Fucking finally. Little check-in here. I did promise there would be an announcement. It's not really a speaking announcement, it's more what I want to end the video with kind of announcement. Here you go. Enjoy. Don't be mad. Yes.
Oh.
Foot wraps. Okay.
If you're using equilibrium.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Okay, well, you just saw me coming off of Razu. I stopped where I was because I died because I wasn't paying attention. If I go into the log here, it's 228 kills, and this log is disgusting. Try not to be too mad at me. But I've been convinced I should be doing my Reapers more, but it sucks because I don't get the trigger very often. But if I go into my achievements, I am so far away. I think I'm gonna do a bit of this. For example, these easy ones, right? I've never been to these new guys, so I guess I will go there. I will record 1 instance of the collection log and probably 1 instance of the achievement, but there's going to be nothing else to show, at least for this. But let's go do this. It's pretty simple. I think I need to just protect against his things. I don't know what he does, but I'll figure it out. It'll take 1 or 2 kills maximum, I imagine. And I think there's one for 25 KC, so you'll probably see a drop and you'll probably see the achievement. Wow, a colossal bone. I don't know what that is. Right, this should be coming up to the correct achievement. He was taking forever to do his things, but it should pop here. I believe. I just have to sit here and let him punch me a bunch. Yep, so that's that one done. I guess I need to do the 25 KC now? Okay, coming in here will be kill number 25, and I got no collection logs along the way. Can you believe that? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 25 KC. There we go. Right, I'm gonna move on to Silver Quill now. Without receiving reflect damage, that's why I brought the halberd. And after using resonance on some attack, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as it goes, and I'm pretty sure there's a 25 KC, so realistically there should be 3 clips speed fired after this. Okay, so we got a collection log, and that's it. I think I must have failed one of the achievements. Hang on. Collection log. Okay, this should be kill number 25, I believe. Right? Yeah, get me out of here. This place is awful. This boss is awful. Terrible design. 0 out of 10. Okay, so the next one I want to go for is Jade, which is an hour and 45 minutes. Pray against all the right things and don't hit the healers. I'm gonna just do this all in one. I'm gonna absolutely zoom through the waves, get to the final boss, sit in melee range, take a melee hit, range hit, mage hit, and then blap them. That's kind of the plan here, and hopefully this is one shot, one try. Like, that's the goal. That should be all of them. 1, 2. Hang on. I think that's all of them. If I take this off, check the achievements for Jade. Yeah, that was all of them. Cool. Nailed it all out. Should be a very easy one. It's just exiled KQ, which I should just be able to walk in here and not need to worry about anything. This should just be a 1 kill and done. So I guess I'll speed this up. Perfect. Easy peasy. Next one, Corp. So I'm gonna do the first one where you need to get him to eat all the familiars, which I have, and then I'll do the one with the bronze spear and the full melee setup. So hopefully 2 clips. There we go. That's that one done. Yeah, there we go. Defeat Corp with the bronze spear. Dunzo! Okay, next up is Hellweir. I don't think I can do all of these, especially some of the elites, but I'm gonna go for the speed time first, and hopefully that checks off some of these other ones, but let's see. Okay, we got some stuff done. 1, 2... Only 2? Well, I mean, I got some stuff done there. Got 2 done. I'll take the death for that. Yeah, that's fine. Aid of Nature done. There we go. Thrash. Okay, so I think next I'm gonna tackle some God Wars 1, which I've actually done most of them already. It's just Grardor and Zilliana I need to do. Kriara's fine. Okay, so let's begin with Grardor. I need to kill him when all the minions are dead. Shouldn't be too bad. And then only 12 hard mode. Let's go. Oh, hey, get a collection log along the way, I suppose. Well, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. The combat achievements are flying in. This is just a mid-video reminder, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to continue on with the CAs, but don't worry, that's not the whole video. Wait till the end. Wait till you see the drop that happens. It might actually be rarer than the Ripper Demon pet I got. Just saying. But yeah, back we go. Okay. Apologies if you hear cars in the background. It's just part of that time of the day where people are going around, but finally I'm going to hit the milestone that I've been working to in the background for a while. I probably montaged the clips together, to be honest. But I'm on the last Apex hide now, which I plan to finish. And there we go, 110 crafting. With that, I plan on returning to the combat achievements, which I'll, again, almost certainly either montage together or voiceover after the fact. But yeah, cool, another 110. Black Dragon's next. The problem with this is me and my duo between us, we made one bow, didn't realize combat achievements were really a thing, and that bow's been disassembled and we have no spare parts, so I cannot do this one. I can look at these other ones. I think what I'm going to start with first is just going for the speed kill, so 130, and hopefully you're going to get a montage of QBD achievements. Okay, that's a bunch done. How many did we do? Is that 3? Without being hit by the fire wave, 132. Yeah, okay. And then, what do we get? Okay, well, let's get it again. Okay, so, well, I did all of the achievements for QBD, except the RCB one. I think I'm just gonna stick here, do some chill kills, and just go and see if maybe I can complete this along the way. Maybe get the Dragon Kite Shield, maybe get the other 2 books. Yeah, let's just try and do this, it'll help the duo out as well. Oh, would you look at that, 101 woodcutting. I might explain why I'm doing this, really it's just AFK, but cool, random ass level up. The combat achievements, I have been convinced by my good friend over here to try Magister. I'm not going to be ridiculous and think I can get these speed times. I think maybe 45, and I think I can do these. I have 48 keys to use in total. I'm probably going to use the first 5 just getting used to the fight, and then from there I'll try and do this rest of it, which is a bunch of just waiting. So really I'll do a few kills, get used to it, and then I'll start going for those ones. No way. Gloves of passage already? Don't worry about the background footage, doesn't matter, don't stress. But what I will say is, obviously there was a lot of combat achievements in this, there was a little bit of spooning, especially with the Gloves of Passage. I know, I'm sorry. But I'm going to end the video with something that I don't think is even possible to apologize for. It's not a video of mine lately, if it doesn't have Raziel, so prepare yourselves. Just, okay, you've been warned. Oh, you're kidding me. Not again. I'm gonna go down on record and say if I get a helmet, I will go to heist until I get a mask.
I mean, I will also commit to that then.
Oh no! You're kidding.
It's another weapon. Here, got both what? Oh! Double drop!
Double drop.
Leg and an Omnicard.
Oh shit. Wow. Well, I thought I would just throw in a little clip showing that I'm here again in case something interesting happens. Basically, since I spooned a bunch of the Omni Guards, we're wanting to give more shots at this Aftershock perk. At least we can perk out 2 lanterns so we can stop switching them back and forth, which is quite annoying. The duo managed to get 2 lances, pre 250 KC, so utterly spooned. We need another one before we can give another roll attempt. We failed the last one absolutely miserably, so 1 more lance and we can give it another shot, so fingers crossed. Okay, so I was doing Raziel and I ran out of almost everything. The Elder Overloads are pretty much out and the Vuln Bombs are out. I have the resources to make more Vuln Bombs, which I will do, because I got 108 Herblore not long ago, and you can see I'm plowing, or 107 not long ago, and I'm plowing through it, approaching 108. If I show you very quickly what I'm going for here, I'm trying to stack up 1,000 of every extreme, and then I'll work backwards and hopefully have enough there. I'm wanting a stack of 1,000 Elder Overloads. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to get myself stuck because I'm missing something, but right now that's kind of the goal. Okay, I believe with this inventory, if I look up there, yeah, that's going to be 108 Herblore coming in, which means 1 more level, and I can theoretically boost for those extreme adrenaline, or whatever they're called, super adrenaline, not really sure. I'm slowly stockpiling a bunch of potions. The goal is to have 1,000 Elder Overloads ready to go, which is going to take a bunch more work than this, I realize, but a good portion is already ready. So I'm going to carry on with that and kind of find an activity to do in the background whilst I do herb runs, because I'm going to need a background activity instead. But yeah, there's the check-in.
Oh, I've got Entropic Brew. That's
Oh.
actually that.
Oh, I actually already forgot I was getting that level. But hey, I just got halfway to 120. Check me. Wait, pause.
Oh, yeah.
Pause. Pause. No. Wait, when do I say pause? Now. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that was close enough.
Level up.
Yeah. In the background here, it's going to carry on from the last 2 clips. Essentially, all I'm doing here at Dwarfs is trying to get hand cannons so I can do more perk rolls. That's what the name of the game always is. Well, let's keep trying, I suppose. Okay, obviously, the last few clips were completely random and all over the place. It was just whilst on comms with the duo, but can we talk about that double drop he got? Insanity. I realize this is probably the most spooned duo to exist, at least in the last few weeks. I fully understand that. Right now, I'm going for the powerful Necroplasm to break to try and get at least Equilibrium 2 for now. So we don't have to swap chests, since we don't have to swap main hands or lanterns anymore. It's just the helmet and the chest, so if I can get that down to just the helmet, at least that feels like progress. But yeah, that's what's up right now. Give me that 350k. No, nerd message.
Time to log in.
Oh.
Oh my fucking.
Oh no. F of being able to finish all those potions. Potato Cactus has kind of dropped, so I decided it's time to finally finish the diaries, which obviously what's left is Dominion Tower because it's the worst. You can see there the list of what I need. 3 bombs, 20 pages, and then the 500 boss kills. So if I do the quick chat for the bosses, I'm nowhere close. It's 222 out of 500, so I'm almost halfway there. This will probably take a while, the inventory will probably change, but best just get started. Still been going hard at the Dominion Tower. I'm over 400 kills now. There's a reason I'm making this clip, but I'm gonna do this first, this quick chat. 412 bosses, technically 88 left to go, but that's not my issue. I'm stopping now because I'm on wave 24 and everything sucks and it's pest controlled queen, and this is one you skip. I believe it's pest controlled, char, maybe nomad, and the vampire one's really bad if you have a ton of penalties or curses or whatever they're called. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here and hopefully... Oops, I clicked fight. Oh well, I might have just ruined my run. 298k. Again, like I was saying, let me show you why I'm not worried about the 500 bosses. Go into here, claim the rewards. Yes, this is the highest I've ended with. 1 page. 1 page is all I get. That's insane. You need 20 pages to be able to complete this. I just did a 300k run and I'm up to 6 pages. I hate this. I hate this place. This place. Whoever made this requirement deserves to be fired. Hopefully they already are. In another run, this time I'm ending with 340. Can't do the monkeys. I can't drink or eat or anything, so... Oh, I clicked fight again! Which I didn't intend to do, but Nomad, I'm actually stopping to a new record. 385,000. Let me guess, I'm going to get exactly 0 pages? I hate this content. I hate this content so much. Yeah, show me my no pages. None. None. Worst content in the game. Yes, I'm at like 480 boss kills and they decided I need a break. So look at that. I've got dread nips here. I'm gonna go get that hard diary done from KQ. I don't care. I don't care. Exiled KQ? You need a target to this. Okay. We'll let her spawn. Right, so she spawns like that, and then I can... Yeah, there we go. Hard diary's done. To Polynevnich, fine, whatever. Oh, I hate this place. Oh, there we go. That's 500 KC. But that doesn't actually mean anything, because I'm only 10 pages in, still 10 to go, which sucks. It sucks so bad. Okay, here's another run, and the reason I'm doing this one is I'm going to first show you how much I've done of this nonsense thing. I know I've completed a lot. I'm up to 595, but there's a chance, there's a tiny chance that I get my last 3 pages here. Please. Oh my god, I did. Those are my last 3. I'm done. Hang on, I need to go figure out what I need to do now. Okay, here's the deal. If I read the book, it's all done. I have all the pages. I need to do another run or 2 or 3, I don't know, to get a bomb. I'm gonna stop pretty early on and just hope that I get them, go back in, use the bomb, and then I'm finally done. Let me just get this on recording right now. I got my colossal bomb. I only got 1, so I'm praying that this doesn't mess up. I'm gonna go in here, auto retaliate off. I'm just gonna detonate the bomb. I've used all the bomb power-ups. That's it. Yeah, that is it. I need to go see if I'm missing anything, but yeah, thank God. Thank God. Here's just a little reminder in the middle of the video. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you've got any comments for me, let me know. I apologize for all of the complaining from Dominion Tower, but I feel like that's justified. Let's go get those diaries done. Not many to do. There's 6 here. 1 I cannot do until my duo gets on. It's the same reason as the clues. It's this one, the Ancient Staff. He's not on until tonight, so I might go and try and farm a drop for 1 because I need 1 anyway. But yeah, we're gonna start. I'm gonna go right out here, plant a Dominion marker in the desert with all the achievements complete. Here's my Dominion marker. Deploy it. It's done. Right, let's go get 4 more really fast. Okay, so I believe I need to first do this. I'll make 2 super anti-fires. I don't know why it's 2, the wiki just says 2. I will make a potion flask like this. Oh, it's probably because I need to make a 6 dose. And combine these. That's diary number 2. Let's go get another one. This should be a pretty easy one. I had to go into my clue stash to get my items, but I should be able to wield this and play it. Yep, there's diary number 3! Okay, next one should literally be these 2 items. Yep, just like that, and there's 2 left, 1 being the one I can't do, so it's time to go to Pyramid Plunder. Well, here we go. I'm gonna do this first. Gonna do the sarcophagus, which isn't the task. I'm gonna do the engraved sarcophagus. I don't even know what that is. What's special about that one? Oh, that was the achievement. Oh, okay. I didn't I didn't realize that. I thought I just had to open this one. And now Ferroceptor, go. Imagine. Ancient staff, got it, yay. Okay, cool, right. Wait, what was the task? I'm just gonna keep you here this whole time. No, I'm not, because I need to get the Slayer Helm and I need to kill Strikeworm. Give me a minute, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I believe I put on the helmet and the staff, just like that. I make sure I've got some spell selected, let's say Fire Wave. Go over to this guy. This should give me a nice sick broadcast in just a moment. This is gonna take a while because I'm wearing range gear. This is awkward. I promise I know how to do Slayer stuff, I promise. It's not normally this long. Oh, this is awkward. Please. Alright, that should be it. Right? Desert tasks done. Oh my god. Thank you. Let's go get the reward. Okay, we've landed and we're gonna talk to this golem and yep, a nice hello YouTube message. 10 out of 10. Appreciate it. Now we're gonna go to this guy. Yeah, blah blah blah. Give me all this. It's done. I could not care less about these lamps. You know what? Just for the sake of this video. There we go. There's 118 necro because I was so close from doing the tower. The rest I'll do on Herblore, I promise. Yes, the diaries are all done. Area task complete. Huzzah. I'm gonna go into what my next plan is gonna be since the desert tasks are done. It's a load off my mind. I'm so happy those are finished. But as you can see there's pots, and this is my progress towards the 1000 Elder Overloads. Almost finished with the strength, have finished with the attack, basically finished with magic. The Cadentines are, the unfinished ones are currently cooking in the invention machine over there, so those will be done. The only thing left will be Spirit Weeds, which is a huge issue as you can see, and the Grenwall Spikes, which won't be fun, but I'm actually a lot closer than I thought I was. Now, what do you think the plan's gonna be? Time to prepare the plan and then I'll show you. Oh, whoops. I'm collecting ashes for the Greg prep, which I haven't told you yet, but I got 100 construction from an effigy. Whoops. If you managed to make it through season 2 and not fall asleep and or click off it, then I applaud you and I can't thank you enough. I will release season 3 probably in a week, and then at that point it's going to get a bit slower because then we're caught up to where we're at. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the compilation and peace out.